Hey, welcome back. You're listening to Get Down to Business, and I'm thrilled to be joined by author Mark Tobak, the author of Anyone Can Be Rich. A psychiatrist provides the mental tools to build your wealth. Mark, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Absolutely. So, Mark, you are a general adult psychiatrist in private practice, and you wrote the book, Anyone Can Be Rich. Mark, tell us a little bit about the thought process that went on behind the book and what led to that discovery.
Well, I've been an investor since I was a kid, and I'm a practicing psychiatrist. My patients come to me with loads of problems, and I realized that one of the common problems, if not the most common problem, was money. And
fascinating.
I thought about how to help them, and I have to stay within the circle of competence defined by my license. I can't become a financial planner, but I thought maybe the best way to talk to my patients about money is to write a book about it, because most of them do not perceive the most important aspects of growing wealthy over a lifetime.
And Mark, you have discovered, I think the big idea over here is that we all hate to lose, and that fear of loss drives way too many decisions when it comes to money and ends up costing us. So in the book, you talk about four different things, four different areas, four different simple proven strategies that can help somebody, as you say, anyone can be rich. I don't want to share all of the secrets, but Mark, tell us the highlights of what our listeners should know before they pick up a copy of your book.
The first thing you got to know is what Kahneman and Tversky teach you. And those are the two Israeli psychologists who won the Nobel Prize in economics. And what was the concept they brought home to us? It was that loss hurts 2 to 3 times more than gain feels good. So when people put money into the market and the market drops, they tend to sell to preserve what's left. And that's virtually always a mistake, because if you look at the market over the long haul, it goes up and up and up amidst these ragged, jagged crashes and booms. So if you can take the long view and numb yourself to the seeming loss of a drop in the value of your stocks, then you can grow rich over a lifetime, taking advantage of the growing market. That's number one. Number two is you must be aware that inflation is eating away at cash. So if you merely save money, you're actually losing money. And although the inflation rate is only 2%, when you compound 2% over a lifetime, I'm in my 60s, the dollar I knew as a kid was a whole dollar. You kind of gasped when you said a whole dollar. The modern dollar is worth about a nickel in 1950s value. So you compound 2% year after year, and the money deteriorates. So in order to escape that deterioration, you must invest. You can't merely save. That's item number two. Item number three is diversification. You have to understand that if you go into the market as a betting man and bet on any particular stock, it may go up and down. It may ascend and then be destroyed. There were a couple thousand car companies in America at the turn of the century. There are 4 left.
Sure.
Turn of the previous century.
Sure.
So you have to realize that unless you invest in the entire market through an index fund, you're opening yourself up to the potential to lose big, because the average person cannot choose stocks the way Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett do. And their choices tend to be wrong. In fact, most brokers and money managers do not do better than the index funds. So the index fund is the way to go. Next concept would be taxation. You must understand that if you have dividend-bearing stocks, they're going to be taxed. If you buy and sell, you're going to be taxed on capital gains. So the best place to grow your wealth is in a retirement fund that is not taxed until you withdraw.
Well, Mark, you've shared some fantastic mental tools that can help, as you say, anyone be rich. And you have a fascinating background. The author of the book, Anyone Can Be Rich, a Psychiatrist, provides the mental tools to build your wealth by Mark Tobak. Mark, you obviously are a practicing adult psychiatrist, but you have a law degree and certainly understand economics as well. Mark, it's a fascinating read. I know it's available on Kindle and in paperback on Amazon.com. Is there anywhere else, Mark, that you'd like our listeners to learn more about you and, of course, read a little bit about the book?
I have a website. There's a professional website, but I'd rather they go to the book website, which is anyonecanberichbook.com, where you can see a letter from Warren Buffett congratulating me on the book, which is a prize that I really cherish. There's a little video, and there are a bunch of blog posts discussing similar themes to the ones that I bring up with you. And I don't want to let you go without mentioning compounding.
Mark, we are indeed out of time. We're going to have to share that through our blog. Thanks for joining us on the air.